Meowdy everyone, and thank you for coming to this video. First and foremost, Happy New Year. I know I'm a little late, but I would be remiss to not take a look at a New Year set during the Year of the Tiger. Ooh, hang on. It's production. I need to take this. Talk to me. Oh, really? That was 2022? Mm-hmm. I get ya. Well, better late than never, I guess. Let's start by taking a look at that box of the set 80108 Lunar New Year Traditions. The front displays the ever-illustrious God of Wealth, who is a minifigure exclusive to this set. If you want to get your hands on Shai Xin, they're not too pricey according to Bricklink. Next to the Lord of all that is wealthy is a family exchanging New Year's cards. On the other side is a couple doing some spring cleaning. And over here on the back, we can see the rest of the units in this scene, which we'll go over in more detail once we build the set. Finally, the sides of the box, they really don't boast anything noteworthy. Cracking open this egg, we'll find 7 bags of pieces and a stack of 6 instructions. Taking a closer look at the instructions, you can see they're beautifully decorated in this pleasant shade of red with gold illustrations summarizing the habitat's theme. This set is marketed as one to do as a group, and the fact that each booklet tells you what bag of pieces it needs really helps sell that gimmick. Next, we have this full square and a rectangle of stickers. That said, let's get cooking. I'm fond of this set from the get-go. If you're familiar with minifigure habitats, this is effectively 6 habitats with a New Year celebration theme. This build is not difficult, really driving home the casual family project vibe. To me, this does detract a bit from the solo player experience, as you're pretty much doing the same build with minute differences 6 times over. As such, you're only going to see one full construction here. There's no shortage of charm in this set, as each habitat paints a different picture of New Year's celebration, so while the construction is monotonous, the finished project is endearing. There are a good amount of stickers in this set, 24 to be specific. So if that curdles your clotted cream, then it may be time for you to agitate the gravel and abandon this New Year celebration. But with that meatloaf baked, let's start dissecting this dish. This build here isn't bad, but it's definitely the least charming, which is not its own fault. The scene being depicted is a snack peddler peddling snacks to a massive crowd of 0. The inventory of sausage and whatnot is neat, but an empty storefront is just that, empty. Personally, I like to think that all the meat everywhere is actually part of the structure, like the witch's candy house in Hansel and Gretel. The best part about this scene is just how busy it is. Really feels like juice from concentrate. All water removed and just pure juice. Just in this case, it's pure living room and no empty space. From the window decorations to the family photo, this is a nice scene depicting the final moments of the year. And as you saw earlier, the father figure can snooze and lose, while the daughter can make that YouTube thumbnail pog face. Before getting to the module, let's go over the part 2 build. This is the apparatus used to connect all the habitats, if that's your method of display. I want to point out how tasty this umbrella top is. Might pilfer it and use it for some beach day getaway, honestly. Looking at the actual habitat, we see 2 individuals doing some spring cleaning, and while the previous habitat was the most lived in, this one feels the most dynamic, with how these minifigures are in their mid-cleaning poses and whatnot. Also, with both of them wearing the same outfit, I thought this was a pants store when I was looking at it on the box, but I'm thinking this is their cleaning armor because the glass shows more of a domicile opposed to a shop. But hey, it's your world. Maybe they're warriors of cleanliness who take care of grime before the new year. Aside from the cleaners, none of the minifigures we've looked at so far have been too notable, but I like this father-created character. Their alternate face looks like their lunch is taking the express route out. All that glue from the arts and crafts must be getting to them. There's nothing really noteworthy here aside from the 2 tiger sticker coated tiles, except that funky plant. Now that last is full of botanical sass. I know the food stall was deemed the least interesting, but if not for the green gal and tiger prints, then this habitat would be an unfashionable hat. Oh wait, something's missing. This next one is sweet. A grandparents visit and they're bearing gifts. A little self-branding, but that's just bologna in the sandwich. That lavender rug, however, super killer. But what's really killer is that tiger painting. I may have heard through the grapevine that this sticker piece is possibly the whole reason the set was acquired by production. The rest of the scene, however, is pretty standard. If not for the grandparents' killer interior decor, it would fall short to the family countdown habitat. Here they are, the pocketbook principal. And while taking a look at their habitat, you might think,
I must be Abraham Lincoln, and I want hot dogs!
Because you're right. Those golden hot dog buns are a lot of fun. Just like the frog buried under the golden throne. And honestly, if not for the groovy lord of dollar bills, then this habitat is just like that frog buried under the golden throne. Forgettable. It's just a bunch of clutter. Golden clutter. You know, maybe there's some type of lord of all that is golden created character. Really, the best part of this habitat is the tiger lantern. But don't tell the deity of ducats I took this. I can't afford to be hit with the poverty beam. This is the best stack of flapjacks I can muster. Anytime I try to put Mr. Moneybags on top, the whole structure would crumble. Probably a user error, but I definitely recommend using the other configuration because of that. Unfortunately, some habitats are hidden while in round form, which feels like an oversight. The carousel configuration really feels like the designers thought that you only have 3 habitats that you actually like, and there's 2 you want to hide under a layer of cheese. Either way, this set is not bad, but I cannot say I'd recommend getting a sealed copy in modern day for modern price, unless you're a freak or a geek looking for tiger content. All that said and done though, let me know if you'd like to see entire building processes going forward, even if it's a repetitive, 6 times over habitat being built like here. Production suggested we omit that, just considering, well, like I just said, this set is really just the same set built 6 times and stacked on top of itself. Regardless, thank you for coming out and sticking to the end. I appreciate you. And yes, you specifically, have a great one. You earned it.